I'm sure many of you know about Bishop Ajayi Crowther, the man who translated the Bible into Yoruba language. But was he a liberator or was he a traitor? Samuel Ajayi Crowther was born in 1809 in Oyo State, Nigeria. But in 1821, his village was raided by Fulani and Nupe slave traders, a part of the larger network feeding the transatlantic slave economy. His family was beaten, shackled like cattle, and marched for days without food or water. He was a child, but already a victim of both African betrayal and European greed. He was sold separately from his family and taken to the coast, heading to the Americas. But the British anti-slavery patrols intercepted. They didn't free him. Let's be clear. They rescued him from one form of slavery to recruit him into another. He was sent to Freetown, Sierra Leone, a British colony set up for freed slaves. In Freetown, he came under the care of the Church Missionary Society, CMS. They baptized him into Christianity, gave him a new name, Samuel Crowther, taught him English, Latin, and Greek. He was sent to London to study theology. By 1864, he became the first African Anglican bishop. But here's the part most people refuse to talk about. In his effort to translate the Bible into Yoruba, Crowther made a decision that has haunted the Yoruba people ever since. When he reached the part of the New Testament that referred to Satan, he looked into Yoruba cosmology for a suitable equivalent, and he chose Eshu. Now, let's be very clear here. Eshu is not Satan, not even close. In Yoruba cosmology, Eshu is an Orisha, a divine messenger, a trickster, yes, but also a necessary force in the balance of the universe, a moral neutral, and he serves as a mouthpiece between gods and men. He is complex, not evil. But Crowther, trained in the binary thinking of Christian theology, good versus evil, God versus devil, was under pressure to contextualize the Bible for African readers. Eshu was close enough to the Christian concept of Satan, so in his 1843 Yoruba Bible, Satan became Eshu. And with one word, one stroke of the pen, a god became a devil. This single act of translation, seemingly minor, had enormous consequences. It was the beginning of the demonization of Yoruba spirituality. Children were taught to spit at Eshu. His name became an insult. The name became synonymous with evil. Even Yoruba Christians today still call Eshu the devil, and they have Ajayi Crowther to thank for that. He didn't just translate the Bible, he translated colonization. He helped Britain convince Africans that their own gods were demons, that their ancestors were lost, that salvation came through a foreign god with a foreign name. And what did the church give him in return? They humiliated him in the end, stripped him of authority, replaced African clergy with white missionaries. He died in 1891, a man used and discarded, a pawn who thought he was a bishop. So, the next time someone brings up Ajayi Crowther in Sunday school or on Independence Day, don't just clap and quote the sanitized lines. Ask the real questions. Was he a hero? Or was he a holy instrument of empire? Did he uplift his people? Or did he help erase their gods? Because sometimes, the most dangerous colonizer doesn't come with a sword. He comes with a Bible, and he looks just like you.